Next question, Shalom Kolorov. When non-Jews mistaking those people who wear religious custom, open quotes, religious custom, and protest about the war as religious Jews, should we correct them and tell them those are not really religious Jews?
I didn't get the question. I apologize. Could you say it again? Or maybe you say it in your own words, maybe rephrase it?
No, I'm literally reading what is written there. It says, when non-Jews when non-Jews are mistaking this, I believe this people who wear religious custom, open quoted, and protest about the war as religious, should we correct them and tell them that those are not really religious Jews? I mean, yeah, like these people that are protesting, I believe, like in favor of the Palestinians, perhaps, and they have like this Jewish religious custom. I mean, this religious outfit, but in reality, they are not religious. So I believe our friends asking if we should correct.
It's not so easy. These Notre Carta, these clowns, to say they're not religious, we cannot, because they're actually religious people. This one thing they got wrong, but it's a different story. You understand? So, would you allow to count them as a minyan? I think so, because whatever they say, they do not contradict these 13 principles. You understand? So, of course, whatever they preach is I don't want to say heresy, but whatever they preach is Hashkafa wise. So they join the enemy. You understand? So they say the Jews should not. This Notre Carta. The Jews should not have a state. Okay, they don't have a state. So now there is a state. So what should we do now? Like kill all of the Jews, send them back to Europe, to Africa, where do you want them to go now? You understand? So this whatever they do, it's good for business, because they get millions of I don't know, hundreds, maybe millions from these Arabs, right? Because of the customs, as you said, customs is the best, and that's it, right? So they even though they protest about the Zionists, of course, Zionists they against the Torah. Okay, even somebody against the Torah. Right, or against the religion, but who said that we're allowed to kill them or put them in harm's way so somebody else would kill them? You understand? So we try to bring them closer. We try to make them religious. Right? There's one clown, one of the Zionists, put a commentary on our channel, one of the channels, and he said we should separate. So he has Israeli flag is his logo, okay? And he said we should separate the religion from the government. Okay, this famous quote, right? And I said the opposite way. We should not separate the Jews. We should. I mean I don't know who I'm talking to, right? So that's he said only one sentence. So I said the opposite is true. We should bring all of the Jews back to the Father in heaven, right? That's what I said, and he started cursing. Of course, I blocked him, and then next day, overnight. So I think from Israel, right? I had to block him because what he responded. You understand? So that's the Zionists. So they don't like religion. But even though he does not like the religion, he does not understand, he this and that, he's against, he's the this, it does not matter. So still we should not wish them to die or put them in somewhere in Iran or somewhere that they would be slaughtered or something. So he said one of the things he said, we should take all of you, right, many religious people, and send you to Gaza, so these Arabs who should kill you. That's what he said, among other things. Crazy person. Okay. Okay. What else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So, in regards to this question, so are we allowed to tell non-Jews that think that these clowns are religious Jews to tell them, okay, listen, that guy that you see there is just a costume, it's just a faux. This guy's. Are we allowed to tell this to non-Jews?
It's better not, because I watched a few clips of this. I don't remember his name. This main guy, and he speaks very nicely, very softly, very like strong, and whatever he said, like all of the facts that he brings are correct. Actually, just so you know, they are a big manipulator. So when you start going to start this explain non-Jew like that, they would not understand that he's not religious. Yeah, he's religious. He said God said, and we're going by God, what God said, and this said, and that said, and he gives you the quote. The guy knows his role. It's not you're not going to be able to fool this non-Jew like that. Okay. So we can say yes, he's a religious Jew, and he's a hater of other Jews, and he wishes to join our enemies. So there are people like that. Maybe in your family there is a person like that, right? So like one of the sons, one of the cousins that hate everybody, who wants to kill. Okay. But to say that he's not religious, he's this, he's that, they know that they would be trained, and they like these missionaries. Before you're going to confront him, he has all of the rebuffs. He's prepared. Okay. What else?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.